Some companies make you pay thousands of dollars for their business opportunity. GBG makes it simple. Let's talk about free. GBG is a free opportunity. You get a free website, and your product has an unconditional 60-day empty bottle money-back guarantee. Still ahead, GBG founder and CEO Stuart Finger is going to walk you through his one-of-a-kind pay plan. First, I want to introduce you to David D'Arcangelo. David is a multi-millionaire who knows finances and has launched and led several successful publicly traded companies. He's toured the country with Tony Robbins, Zig Ziglar, Mark Victor Hansen, and others. He's written several books on nutrition and finance. He's even had his own radio and television shows. When David heard about Stuart Finger's plan to create an opportunity that works for everyone, he was so excited, he actually bought part of the company.
Why would I get involved at this point in my life? After everything that I've seen, I've run 2 public companies, I've been on the stage, 10, 15,000 people with some of the biggest names in the country. I've run my own companies for a long time, we've done extremely well. So why get involved with Stuart Finger and GBG? Well, it was real clear. I just asked him one question: are you doing it for the little guy, or are you doing it for the top 2% of the superstars? He said, I'm doing it for the little guy, because if the little guy can succeed, the 2%ers will make as much money as they've ever dreamed. And after knowing Stuart, not for a year or 2 years, but for literally 10 years, and trying to connect up and trying to get into business together, about 2 years ago he called me up and said, Dave, I've got my company, I'm ready to launch in the nutrition space, I'm transitioning a 10-year-old company, can you help us out? And that's when I come in, and Stuart and I spend time and really focused on what we believe we're broken. Stuart's a visionary. He's like the Mark Cuban, if you remember the internet days when everything was taken off and the visionaries were out there. It was exciting. It takes a maverick. That's what Stuart did. He came into the industry and he broke all the rules in networking and direct sales to give the average person a chance to really get financially free. Mark Cuban in the internet, himself and his partner did the same thing, and they sold broadcast.com for over $1 billion, and they were kids. Then he bought the Dallas Maverick, and he did the same thing. He started asking questions, he broke the rules, he refocused the company, used creativity, brought in not the old guard but the new guard, and mixed them up together. Dallas Mavericks went from the doormat to the top, and now they're in the playoffs every year. Stuart Finger has that same gene, that same quality, that same trait. Believe in it, focus on it, set the goal, make it successful for the masses, and everybody will be satisfied.
I never wanted to own my own company. I always tell distributors, you don't know how blessed you are to not have to worry about all the day-to-day stuff and, just build your team. But the reason why it happened is because I was in a couple of different companies and I ended up with the same result. Thousands of people on my team, but hardly anybody making money. I remember somebody coming up to me once and really, complaining about, I just can't do it and I'm not making any money. And I looked them right in the eyes and I said, there's something worse than you not making any money. It's when I'm making 6-figure monthly income and I have to look you in the eyes and know that there's nothing I can do to help you. It's just a terrible feeling. I really wanted more people to succeed, so in our company, the way I set the pay plan up for the average person was totally different, and people didn't understand it. Typically, you set it up for the hitters or the go-getters, and then that way your company grows and explodes. So David, when I talked to him and I said, David, I just want to do something different. I want to really help these folks. I want to take these average people and give them a real shot. And he said, Stu, are you really in it for the average person, for the little guy? And I said, absolutely. And he said, then I'm in. That's something that I've always wanted to do. So David really latched onto that. That's why our whole company exists, so that we can do it differently, so that more people can have a chance. And that's exactly what we succeeded at doing. And there's some key things that have to happen. So you've got to have great products, absolutely. I agree with that 1,000,000%. You've also got to have a great pay plan. We have both of those here. It's no secret what's going on out there right now. I mean, people are losing jobs left and right. Companies are shutting down. Businesses are shutting down. People are losing their homes like never before. I mean, it is just sickening what's going on. Medical insurance is skyrocketing. All the things that, think about it, gas. Just try to buy a gallon of gas right now. I mean, it almost costs me as much to fill my car up now as a car payment used to be. So the thing is, we need an answer. America needs an answer, and the world needs an answer. That's where I believe network marketing comes in. So what does GBG do? It teaches them about residual income. And see, if you're not earning residual income, you're completely missing the boat. A lot of people don't even know what it is. They don't teach it in school. If you put together a pay plan plan that's set up for the average person, even the hitters will end up making more money long term. We're doing it different. We changed it up. It took 12 years to figure this out, but right now it's exploding all across America. And I remember my mom telling me growing up, she said this to me so many times I can't even count how many times, find something you do for free. Then figure out a way to get paid for it, and that's when you'll become financially free. I gotta tell you, what we're doing is helping people with their health and their wealth. We're changing lives out there. I talk to people all the time that say, yeah, I tell people about your products for free just because I love them. Well, guess what? There it is, the key ingredient to success. Find something you do for free, then figure out a way to get paid. We've got the whole system and it's turnkey.
GBG was started because Stuart Finger wanted to help people create financial independence. He wanted to create a plan that would start paying you quickly, but would also reward you with long-term residual income. Now here he is to walk us through his powerful, unique, multifaceted pay plan. Remember, all of the parts of this pay plan work together, but Stuart's going to walk you through them one step at a time. The first part of the pay plan is called Fast Start Pay.